XSPA. Now, this company here is trading at $4.30 a share. It had a run up of almost 5% today during the market hours. Then there was a PR that came out after hours, and it ran up almost 12%. At the peak, I think it ran up almost 16%, but looks like it went back down a little bit. But that's okay. I think it was due to low volume during aftermarket hours. Anyway, the company is $210 million market cap, and they basically do massages and manicures inside of a ton of airports. Now, obviously, the stock went down when COVID-19 hit, and the CEO, let's see if I can find him here, Doug Statsman, here he is. He and his board members came up with the idea of changing their whole business model into COVID-19 testing. Now, the CEO, Doug Statsman, he doesn't mess around. I mean, he used to be, he had 14 years experience working at Starbucks, and after that he was CEO of LePain Quantum US, and he also was CEO and board member of Joe Coffee Company. Now he's CEO here at XSPA, and he's been working his butt off and doing some hardcore changes and hiring up doctors and MDs and nurse practitioners left and right, and getting everything all set up for the COVID-19 testing at his facilities at XSPA. So anyway, let's see. We just had an article here that came out after hours, about 2 hours ago. XSPA Group announces the opening of the Express Check pilot program for airport employees at JFK International Airport Terminal, in airport testing facility in the U.S. Now, this is pretty huge. This is exactly what he's been trying to get rolling, and here it is. It's been established, and it's pretty much ready to go. And looking at this right here, let's see. They have what do you call it? They have okay, so this agency's network of aviation, ground, rail, and seaport facilities among the busiest in the country, supports more than 550,000 regional jobs. That's amazing. That's crazy right there. And their plan is to do a minimum 500 tests per day. Let's say the COVID-19 test costs about $100. It's probably closer to $200 or $300, but let's just say $100. So that's $50,000 a day in revenue. Multiply that by 365 days. That's $18.2 million. Now multiply that to how many locations do these guys have here? I want to say they have like 30 or something like that. Let's see if we can find it here. Airport locations. Oh, here it is. Oh, wow. They have 50 locations in 25 airports globally. Now, it doesn't say here in this article, but they have 23 of those airports right here in the U.S. So let's just go ahead, take that $18.2 million worth of revenue per year in one location, multiply that by 50 locations, and now, holy moly, dude, we got $912,500,000. So basically, XSPA, which normally has $50 million worth of revenue a year on their manicures and massages, are now going to be producing almost $1 billion in revenue, and that's just crazy. And the stock, like I said, is trading at about just under $5 a share. Market cap at $210 million in market cap. Wow, that's crazy. And this is potentially a $1 billion revenue company. So let's see what the analysts say Now, some of these analysts are bearish and some are bullish. Let's see. Molly Fool says, why Express stocks soared today? This one was bullish. Why investors need to watch XSPA Group? This was bullish also. XSPA Group signed its contract with HyperPoint. That one's also bullish. Why shares XSPA dropped today? That one's kind of bearish. Here, let's see. Oh, XSPA announced a 1-for-3 reverse stock split. Now, think of it this way. You got a pie, and say you slice that pie 4 ways. So you got one pie, you got 25% of the company. But let's just say you take that same pie and you slice it up 1,000,000 times. Now you got one little tiny piece of that pie. So ideally you want to have a bigger piece of the pie. Well, when they did this reverse 3-for-1 stock split, basically if you had 300 shares, now you have 100 shares at triple the price. So now each share is worth more. So this is an absolutely good thing for the shareholder. So that's awesome. And XSPA's huge rally is more than just a bubble. This one was written a couple days ago, very bullish. How is it as XSPA Group stock recent? That one was also bullish. COVID-19 aside, XSPA got a compelling business. That one's also bullish. This one here was written like 11 hours ago. This one, getting into the testing business may spell disaster for XSPA. This one was very bearish, and this guy had a lot of things to say that, you know, basically he's got his information a little messed up because, well, I think the main thing he was talking about was the fact that for a manicure and massage business to turn into a COVID-19 testing business is going to be a really hard swing to do, you know. But as we can see, XSPA has already done it. So let's go back to this. Okay, so let's see. The analyst that was bullish had a success rating of 72% with the average return 19.7%. This guy had a lot of good things to say about XSPA, and this guy, he's the guy that's basically saying that XSPA will turn into a $1 billion revenue company, potentially, if they're able to launch their COVID-19 testing, which, as we can see, they've already done that. And so that's going to be the front door, the foot in the door to get things rolling for other contracts for the other 50 airport locations. Right? That was 50, right? Let's see, where was it? It was 50. I'm pretty sure. Just rewind it. It's in this article somewhere. But yeah, so let's go on over to the other analyst, Will Ashford. He was also bullish about this XSPA stock, and he has a success rate of 55% with average return of 8.5%. So we got 2 articles that are bullish, and both of these guys have a pretty good success rate in regards to analyzing stocks. Matter of fact, that first one, yeah, Luke Lango is considered to be the 17th best stock picker in the world in a pool of 15,000 analysts. So he's ranked number 17. That's pretty high with 15,000 analysts. Now, the one that was giving out the bearish article about getting into the testing business may spell disaster, well, let's see, what was his name again? Larry Raymar. He's the one that was very bearish about the company, and he said he wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. Well, his success rate, let's see what that is. Oh, it's 44%. Okay. And annual return -2.7, almost -3%. Okay, so I don't think this guy has, you know, a lot of weight to really back up his claims and stuff. So let's go back to XSPA. All right, so let's say you know, according to the article, they're going to do 500 tests a day. So 500 tests a day, multiply that by, let's say, $200 a test. No, let's give it a lower number. Let's say $100 a test. So that's $50,000 a day. Multiply that again with 365 days a year, 18.2 million. Multiply that by 50 airport locations. Yep, that's $1 billion. So yeah, go ahead and check this stock out. Do your own due diligence. I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that, but I am seriously looking into this one and very bullish about it. So yeah, scope it out, man.